Doing another review. This one is a little bit of a surprise. Eric went out and got something, has not told me what it is, and we will see what it is. And so yeah.
Yes. What do you think it is?
I don't know, to be honest with you. It could be almost anything, really. With as many beers out there, it could be a lot of things, you know.
I brought the snifters out too.
Snifters, yeah. So
Baby snifters.
we'll see. We'll see what it is.
All right. Here it is. Bam.
Ah, the Founders. Wow. You know, I've seen this one, and I've seen it around, that is. I've never actually seen it, like, you know, in person, but I've seen it around, and it's a little hard to see. That light's kind of bright. Well, you can see it, the Founders. So how did you come across this, Eric?
Actually, a good friend of mine hooked me up.
Really?
Yeah, not my usual connect.
Hmm.
And yeah, he came through.
That's cool. This is 9.8. Going to use the Spyderco Police, fully serrated, the old school with just one position pocket clip. That's my bottle opener. Founders Curmudgeon. Old ale brewed with molasses and then aged in oak barrels. So yeah, or oaked aged. I think it's the same thing. Or implied.
Yeah.
So yeah. So anyways, gonna be opening it with the Spyderco Police.
Yeah,
It makes a great bottle opener.
Usually I get my rare beers from a different source, but this came from a good friend of mine, and he hooked me up. So shout outs to that guy. I don't know if he wants his name said. We'll see. But wow, that has a great color to it. Nice bubbles.
I don't know if it doesn't have. I don't know if its lack of head is because of the way I poured it, but maybe.
Look at that.
I can kind of smell it.
It looks thick, you know? It looks hazy.
You know what this reminds me of? It's
Hebrew.
Yeah. It reminds me. I think you can smell that it's kind of, you know, has that oaky smell to it.
Yes, it does. Kind of oaky, kind of pruny smell to
it. Yeah.
Which usually oaks have that pruny smell.
And they're usually, in my opinion, a little on the sweeter side.
Yes.
So you can see that it has a super haze. Can't see anything through that. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Prost.
Founders. Our first founders.
Yes.
Oh. Tastes like crap. No, it doesn't.
That's very interesting.
It's very good.
9.8,
9.8 you said? Or 8.9?
I think I said 8.9. 9.8. 9.8.
Wow. Does not taste very...
You can't really taste the alcohol pretty much at all, really.
That is smooth.
It's very smooth. There's surprisingly not a whole lot of bite to it. It's slightly bitter at the very end, like I would say almost towards the aftertaste. Wow. It definitely smells like molasses. Molasses is very it's almost like a caramelly smell to it, you know, but darker. I don't know if that's.
It is. You know. It is kind of caramelly, like you said. Not, I wouldn't say malty, but malt. You know that too, but.
I don't know. I'm sort of I could pick up a subtle, very subtle alcohol taste, kind of in the middle. But it's like a flash. It's almost gone. Almost.
This is very delicious. It's very drinkable.
This is a really thick beer. It almost tastes like the viscosity is a little thick.
Yeah, it does.
It's kind of like it has a very syrupy kind of texture going on in your tongue. You can kind of feel it coating your tongue a little bit.
This has just the right amount of carbonation that I like. This is good. I like this a lot.
I get a lot of fruity notes in this, or sweet notes in the nose, I should say. It tastes a little sweet, but it's not like,
I feel like
not super sweet.
I feel like the oak, what was it? Oak barrels or whatever. Kind of give it that like kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet, not dark, but guys, it gives it kind of a weird sweet taste. Not weird, but a different sweet taste.
I think for me, the aftertaste is what's really interesting.
Not a lot of bite, but there's a little bit.
It's very good. I like it. It's very smooth. This almost seems like I should be drinking this like in front of a fire. You know?
Yeah, it seems very sophisticated.
Yeah.
Especially the thickness.
Everything
it seems
is
almost like the bubbles are suspended in a gel almost.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It's a little hard. I don't know
The
if you can see
consistency
it, but
reminds me of a heady topper, which is very thick, very, I don't know,
put together.
kind of hazy. Well, this isn't really that hazy, but those bubbles are still there.
Yeah, mine still hasn't. Yeah, they kind of do look like they're suspended in there.
Like in gel.
Yeah. I think this is a very well-rounded beer.
Mm-hmm.
It's very there are no harsh edges to this beer. It's very, like how you said, that was a really good way. So it's a very sophisticated beer.
Yes, it is.
This is definitely not one you. Well, I mean, personally for me, I wouldn't be just picking this up and just throwing them back
And I wouldn't, after tasting it, I wouldn't be drinking it out of the bottle.
Yeah. It kind of seems like this needs to be aired out a little bit, just so you can get a lot of those molasses tastes or notes. You can smell it. This smells really good. This to me is this is an easy 10 for me. This is really good. I like this a lot. I think this is really good to share as far as like sort of having maybe just a couple of people share it with them. That might be pretty good. But this is really good. I've not tasted anything similar to this, so I don't really have anything to really compare it with,
Right.
All the other old style ales that I've had, or more, they didn't have the molasses or the oak or any of that stuff. So I can't really compare it with that, I can kind of go off of it, but this to me is a 10 until I can find something similar
Comparable.
that can match to it. Yeah, because this is really good.
So founders, your first founders, what do you think? Live up to the hype?
Yeah, I would say so. If this is sort of, well, I don't know about the bar, but if this is one of their weapons in their arsenal, then yes, I would say it's a pretty good one.
I would give it a 9. I'm not sure why I can't give it a 10, but perhaps it's the availability compared to what I can get at Plaza. Like right now, I'm pretty sure I could find something that easily can
Match it. Well, here's the thing too.
And just for people to know, you cannot get Founders here. It's not readily available, so you have to get like connects and
and this is sort
jump
of
through hoops and do the whole like dance for people. And
what's funny is that my 10 was going off of taste alone, not taking into account the price, because I don't know how much you paid for it or how hard it was to get, because I don't know how hard it was to get.
All right.
But Founders to me is pretty hard to get out.
This is a 9. All right, taste alone. This is still a 9, just because it's very good, but I feel like we could easily match it.
Yeah,
it's easily matched.
We could find something.
Yeah.
There's plenty of stuff out there.
Yeah.
To me, this is sort of what I mean by unicorns falling in our lap. That's pretty much luck, dumb chance kind of thing. To go out and to make that big of an effort to hunt this thing down, there's too time consuming. There's too much effort, and
but
sometimes the payout, is not.
Yeah, but that literally fell into my lap, so I was like, well, not literally, but Almost literally.
Quite literally.
Almost literally.
Funky Galaxy. Yes.
I've been talking about this beer since it first came out here, which was like a couple months ago.
It's got a nice little...
Yeah, the catfish.
Yeah.
Their noodling thing.
Yeah, that's right.
And I've been wanting to try this. You know, I've seen it. I wanted to buy it. Even when Mickey's had it, their sale, I was like, I'm going to get all Prairies, and then I just never did. Because I saw tons of bottles. There's still tons of bottles?
No, you know what? Mickey's, you could see $9.99. Pretty good price, actually. Not too bad. I did not see too many bottles of this. Yeah. I didn't see too many bottles of this. I saw this one and I think 2 other ones, and I think that was pretty much it. I don't know if they have any in the back. I didn't check. But as far as that, there was only 3 at the time. I took one, so now there's only 2. Yeah, I've been wanting to try this one for a while. Like, you know, we just always get something, get sidetracked. So it's just, yeah.
I've been wanting to try this bad boy for a long, long time.
Yep. Too much head. Well, have to let that settle down a little bit. Well, so far, it's pretty black. I believe this is brewed with Galaxy hops, hence the name Funky Galaxy.
Oh, is that?
I believe so.
I didn't put the 2 together.
And you know what? This one, Prairie ales are starting to become a little bit more available to us here.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, this smells really good.
It smells wonderful. Does not smell like a black ale.
Yeah, seriously, right?
You would think it would smell like kind of smoky or
yeah,
roasty
it smell. It smells like regular, but it's black. There's something else to it. I don't know what it is. I kind of want to say coriander is what it smells like. Cilantro for some people.
Yeah. Hey, you fucking nailed it.
Seriously. And I can't smell it. My nose is not super sensitive. I don't have that Wolverine X factor for that nose like some people do.
This
but
is fucking amazing.
I can smell that.
Yeah, it's something like that. It's like something leafy or some shit. Like parsley or some crap.
Yeah. That's what it, yeah. It definitely
That's
tastes kind of
amazing.
like it.
The color is in no way revealing to its taste.
It's very deceiving.
I swear, if you were to have your eyes blind, you would think it's like some like gold colored.
Yeah. It tastes almost like a Belgian kind of, but not really.
This tastes good.
It tastes as bright as a Belgian, I should say.
This is very bright. Wow.
It's funny because I got a nice little aftertaste right now.
And I can't believe people are still talking about Pliny.
Yeah, seriously, right?
Buy local.
Buy local. Buy local. Seriously.
That's your best bet. What do you rate this beer?
That is a good question. You know what? Funky Galaxy is good. It's a dark pale ale, essentially. I'm gonna give it an 8-9, and barely a 9, just because there's a couple of beers out there that I think are pretty on par with this. So 8-9. It's yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 9 or a 10. Just because I don't think that there are beers that can overtake it. It's very refreshing. I love the color. I love the fact that the taste is the opposite of the color.
Yeah, it's good.
The label is good. It lived up to the hype.
And I like that they have a little.
Yeah, they have like that old school like folder from like the 70s, the yellow ones, where it has like people like
people shooting basketball and running and on the bike.
Yeah,
and yeah.
stupid crap like that.
I like that there's a hot dog with the thing like that in the middle.
Yeah, and you said it like coriander or some kind of parsley or something, like even like cilantro or something. It's very
very refreshing.
Yeah.
That'd probably be a really good beer to have with carne asada.
Yeah.
Just grilling some flank steaks.
And it's
awesome.
This is good. Prairie's doing some really good stuff, so
yeah, we'll have to try to get more of their stuff. We'll see you guys later. Thank you very much.